Hey, Tiff. Greetings, gang. Uh-oh, let me turn the thing on. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey. Hey, Warrior Spirit. Hey, babes. Hey, everybody. All my beautiful babes. Hey, you guys. Okay, so it's an intimate affair. The gang's here. Okay, so we just about to do a quick check-in, see what's going on with you guys. I was chilling, but I was led to come in and speak to you tonight. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Let's get into the divine messages, beloveds. Gang, gang. Let me know, you guys, which products you want to see restocked more frequently, because you guys know I have a lot of your favorites. I want to know in the comments later when you get a chance which products you want to see restocked sooner. Okay. Protection mist and currency oil. Okay, warrior spirit. I didn't get to see what somebody else put. Damn it. These comments be moving fast. Passion attraction oil protection. Okay. Okay. Protection mist. Protection mist. Okay, I seen that twice. I saw passion attraction oil, currency oil. There is a couple currency oils and passion attraction oils on my website right now. It's like the last two or three. So if you want them, you can have them. There's like two, or I think like two or something on there. I was going through my inventory last night and I saw a few as I was packing orders. So if you want those last two, they're on there. You can go grab them. But protection and prosperity bars, I will be making some of those again. So yeah, just always kindly drop me an email or a line and let me know what you guys need. Okay, let's get into the cards, beloved. The first card that jumped out for you guys was the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in the upright position. Okay. Somebody was being very dishonest in a connection here with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody was being extremely dishonest. This was a cause with this Eight of Cups. Somebody was like, you know what, I can't deal with this type of shit. I'm out of here. I feel like somebody was kind of like, if they weren't straight out lying, they were omitting truths and things that they were telling you. Like for example, Have you ever like either called somebody or text somebody asking them something that was like important that you needed the truth to, and they would only answer certain parts of the question, certain parts of the paragraph they would only respond to? This is this type of person. They're omitting truths, they're not speaking clearly, and they're not thinking clearly. This is making someone want to walk away here with the Eight of Cups here. But it's like, if this person walks away from this dishonest, skeptic ass situation, not skeptic, but sketchy ass situation, they're walking into the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. So they're walking into more control of their lives, more control of their finances. They're walking into a new beginning, a blessing. It's like sometimes somebody gotta hurt your feelings and try to drag you, or completely drag you to the lowest point for you to get the picture that it's time for you to take control of your life and move on. And I feel like somebody was like not telling themselves the truth about an unstable connection. This could have been business with the Two of Wands. This could have been relationships, or just an uneven energetic exchange with someone. And so someone had to walk away. But I feel like the person that's walking away is walking away with their head held high. Look at this Eight of Cups here. This person don't look like they're in grievance or saddened. They're like head held to the sky, like, yeah, it's something better out there for me. What they see is this Emperor status and this Ace of Pentacles. More control of their environment, more control of their energy, more control of what they put out and what comes in. Somebody is walking into a more high ranking position within their energetic body in a way. Okay, gang. Yeah, Tower at the bottom of the deck. It's like this shit with the moon too. Oh my God, this shit and the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody walking away from somebody that was like covertly spiteful. They was like sitting around kind of like waiting for some type of tower to hit you. This is their secret too. Like the moon, this is what this Queen of Wands been sitting around in your energy waiting on to happen. Whole time you're evolving to Emperor status, Ace of Pentacles status. You're evolving. I feel like there could have energetically been some uh battle brought up against you, right? And with the Tower and the Queen of Wands in reverse, it was harsh. The Queen of Wands in reverse is very bitter, very, this is like a mom who's jealous of her daughter's beauty. This is like a sister who feels like she's never been the it child or the it girl. This is that frenemy, that girl that says they're your best friend, but then behind the scenes they throwing daggers at you. They trying to like block opportunities from coming to you. But you got the Chariot in the upright position. And it's like, even throughout this, I feel like some of you guys were very poised. Like shit was going on and you were very poised. You were very poised in it all. And this is what helped you. This is what allowed you to move forward. Six of Swords in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So now this person, this Queen of Wands in reverse, this energy, because sometimes, it's weird, but sometimes it's not a person, it's an energy that's seeking a host. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this energy can't find a host anymore. Six of Swords in reverse, so therefore they're unable to go forward. Six of Wands, Ashe, because you have been victorious in this battle that you've been in. The Six of Wands is someone coming home from battle, being well received by the people they love, possibly even the people they were fighting the battle on behalf of. So this could be your children, your family, your lineage, your bloodline, just you in general, because it takes a powerful motherfucker to come in and clean out generations of trauma and incest and sickness and molestation and poverty and grudges and spitefulness. It takes a powerful motherfucker to come in and be like, you know what? Four of Wands in reverse. This could have been what familiar was like. This could have been what home was like when I was younger. But no, I'm about to clear this out. Okay. Five of Swords. And in this energy, I feel like somebody is like prepared for battle. Somebody knows that with this Five of Swords, there's been energy up against them. There have been people unjustly up against them. So somebody has been prepared and sharpened for battle at this point. So at one point when battle will come up against you, maybe you were afraid. Maybe you kind of like shrunk back because you didn't know how to go at it. But I feel like a lot of you guys have strategy now. A lot of you guys have tools now. And you're looking around your space and seeing all the tools that you have to clear out energy, to empower yourself to successfully, Ashe, as we just saw, win this battle. It's not going to be easy. And it hasn't been easy for lots of you. It hasn't been easy at all. But you still here right the fuck now to say, yo, it hasn't been easy. So therefore you have not been defeated yet. Some of you might have to get a little crafty. Not even dirty, but crafty. I don't know when, but I'm going to start a Patreon. I have a Patreon. I just don't be on that motherfucker because sometimes I feel like we need to give information where information is due. But some of these techniques I got, I'm not about to sit up on here where there's trolls and stalkers and weirdos watching and give you guys these techniques to fight these battles and shit like that. So I'm going to reason with spirit and my ancestors and see how I'm going to get these techniques to some of you guys. But with this Five of Swords, it's like we in spiritual warfare, beloved. It's the swords is the mind, okay? So it's a lot of mental conflict going on. It's a lot of thoughts that's coming in that don't belong to you. It's a lot of little wicked whispers that be going on that don't belong to you, that's trying to take you off your path, that's trying to make you become one of them. We in a timeline now where the wrong will be looked at as right and the right will be looked at as wrong, and you a weirdo and you hateful and this and this and that because you not going along with the fuck shit. Trust me, this is the timeline we've been preparing for on the HPs. Everything that's right, Page of Cups in reverse, is going to look wrong to a lot of people because they in mental conflict. They have allowed their minds to be defeated by mass media. Six of Cups in reverse, by shit from the past. A lot of people ain't healed or even begun their healing journey, so they taking out their old wounds on new people that they meet. These are the types of people that could link with people who have no ill intent towards them, but they're so damaged, and there's in such a refusal to do well and to fight for their lives and live it up, that they take out all their past traumas on friends, partners, business associates, co-workers, uh, peers in class. Like this motherfucker that just go around all day with a chip on their shoulder trying to prove to everybody that come against them that they can't be fooled. You can't hurt me. They do this to the point of hurting people who've never even had intentions on hurting them. But they have a sentimental connection to their past with the Six of Cups in reverse. So they see every situation, every new situation as the past situation. And that don't even be it. They just get triggered. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. By betrayal, disloyalty, and shit from the past. So as soon as the motherfucker don't compliment them real quick, call them back real quick, connect real quick, fall in love real quick, overshare real quick, trust too quick, they get triggered, and then they take out all their pain and shit they've been holding on for years onto other people. And as you walking into this Ace of Pentacles and Emperor energy, you just can't be in that position anymore, to where you allow yourself to be projected onto, or you project onto others. It's time to get in this divine balance within self, because there's a lot of fuckery going on out here, and you got to be prepared for it. It's no more being the nice guy, the nice gal, playing the martyr. Oh, I'm an empath, so I'll let them hurt me. Queen of Cups in reverse. No. Because it's going to fuck up your emotions. This motherfucker who is like feeling like this around you, this Queen of Cups in reverse always comes in for you guys. This is a water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Three of Cups in reverse. That energy again. This is somebody that lets past betrayals or past insecurities affect the way they move emotionally towards others. To them, they are in the right, okay? You have to understand that when people are in a certain mindset, they are in the right to them. No matter how unreasonable, how unlogical, logically, or logicable, if that's a word, it doesn't sound to you. These people, when in the Queen of Cups in reverse energy, feel like their feelings override logic. Their feelings override intellect. Their feelings override thinking things through before they act. And they're going to always use that as a scapegoat to be that Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse, very manipulative. She won't hesitate to go to black magic on your ass. Let you don't answer her phone call right away. Let you don't come over when she wants you to come over. Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be a man. It don't matter. I say she because it's the Queen of fucking Wands. Let you don't compliment them or immediately connect. They hurry up and switch to the Queen of Cups in reverse. And fire and water are one and the same when it comes to emotions. One and the same. That's why you find a lot of fire signs and water signs that be together for a long time. If they high vibrational fire and water signs, they have a beautiful relationship. If they both or one of them is off, it's a tumultuous relationship. It's arguments, it's passionate fights, and passionate makeup sex. It's fuck fighting. It's I hate you, I'm gonna kill your car, I'm gonna bust your windows out, but then we gonna fuck the night after, and all this crazy shit. But this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups is both in a reverse, so they both is fucked up. They not balanced. Last thing you want in front of you is an unbalanced sign, energy, element, whatever the fuck. And that's where a lot of people get fucked up, is that there's always developed and underdeveloped signs in each element. And if you know you're not that undeveloped energy, it shouldn't even pull on you like that. But if you know you are doing some of this underdeveloped ass energy and shit like that, then it's going to bother you. We're in a timeline where people feel like, hey, don't talk about what's beneath the surface because you're making me uncomfortable with shining light on things that I'm doing to people, and it's worked for me in the past. See, this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups in the past, this Queen of Wands, she's always able to use her sexual prowess and all this shit, her looks and her physicality to get people to do what she want. And then this Queen of Cups is always able to emotionally manipulate people into feeling sad for them and doing what they want as well. So these two in combination is ridiculous. It's unreasonable. You can't even reason with these types of people. You have the Page of Pentacles in the upright position at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position and the Page of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys are really about to step into a new era. A new era of stability. He's walking right into the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles energy. So it's a lot of stability coming in after dealing with a lot of unnecessary and unbalanced shit. What's up, busy? It's a lot of that shit going on. Some of y'all been like, damn, man. And I hear it. Some of y'all like, damn, man, all I do is mind my business, go to work, take care of responsibility, and da-da-da-da-da. Why are people coming in my space with unnecessary energy? It's because some people see you as a lighthouse, beloved. They see you as a lighthouse, but it ain't your responsibility to light everybody's fucking path. Queen of Swords, Ashe in the upright position. It's not your responsibility. See, a lot of y'all, they learned a lot of shit with the Judgment in the upright. And you've become this Queen of Swords, and you know where to set healthy boundaries now. You know what you've been through. You know how to recognize red flags in relationships and environments, and so you know how to move forward. And because of that, you are about to get a new start. Don't let these low vibrational energies back in. And sometimes that energy, just like the movie Fallen, will transfer from person to person. And then, then you wondering why, like, you meet a different person with the same energy. Because they've been touched by the same demon. That's why, beloved. You got all these motherfuckers out here trying to make you think that they the way, the light, and the hope. Look, I'm going to tell you straight up. I ain't even the fucking way, the light, and the hope. I'm only the way, the light, and the hope for my motherfucking self. And you the way, the light, and the hope for yourself. So do not allow these lower level entities and people who are harnessed by these entities to discourage you and make you feel like you can't push forward. Make you feel like you need to seek externally to empower yourself. Because that's what they want you to feel like. But that's a lie. With the Judgment in the upright, though, I feel like a lot of shit is about to be made right. Some shit that was fucked up in the past. It was like some of y'all just felt buried or something. Like you couldn't see the sun. Like nothing good was going to come for you. But there's about to be better connections now that you know who you are. You got this 8 of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. See, there's somebody out there who's just spiraling. They're on a downward fucking spiral, man. They don't know which way to go. They don't have no direction. But one thing they know for sure, is that they know your life and that they know what you should be doing and where you should be here with the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. They paying attention to the wrong shit. Like, I know where so-and-so should be. No, they don't. They don't even know themselves and where they should be and what they should be doing. Never let a motherfucker come in who's unsure about their own legacy and their own path come in and tell you about yours. Ten of Wands in reverse. That's a burden in itself that's being released from you. People that's coming in trying to throw their obligations onto you, their responsibilities onto you, their expectations onto you. It's one thing to have standards, but when you come into somebody's life with unreasonable expectations, you always gonna get ghosted, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. If you come into people's life with unreasonable expectations and burdens and shit that they need to fix for you, they gonna ghost you. If you haven't done your healing, and healing ain't all about like, yo, I'm so balanced and I'm in a better place now. No. If you coming into somebody's life and you know you fucking on a gang of people, you know you inconsistent as fuck, you know you got ill intentions, you know you got a hidden agenda, you know that why you're coming into someone's life is because you need something from them to help you get to the next level, and you just so inconsiderate and insincere, people are gonna ghost you. We are in a timeline where people don't have time to explain to fucking adults what they're doing. And it's a lot of adults that are literally children inside, and they don't want to take any accountability or change or grow. And that's not your responsibility. Ten of Wands with the Ace of Wands in reverse to make these people grow. It's not your responsibility. The Hanging Man. You're going to have to leave these types of people hanging. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. You can't fight for them and fight for yourself at the same time. And there are going to be people who come into your life with the Justice in reverse who are unjustly wanting you to fight for your life and theirs at the same time. These are people you don't owe nothing to energetically at all, but they're going to come into your life and they're going to be like, yo, I'm here, bitch. Fight for my life. Make room to fight for your life around fighting for mine. And the Ten of Wands and the Justice in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, Spirit's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You set yourself up for failure when you sit around and expect people to fight your battles for you, or you expect too much of people. You gotta know that everything is not everything. Like, some people just don't have room for you on their journey. And you have to respect that. With the Justice in reverse, like, whatever the enemy is doing to you, just know it's not of righteousness. This is not like, oh, somebody like, oh, you're hurting kids, so I'm gonna come up against you. No, this is somebody like, oh, you ain't doing what I said do. Nine of Wands in reverse, so now I want to come in and hurt you. But they cannot. Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. You will still have generational wealth. You will still be solid. You will still have the security that you deserve, that you need. And if you have a high vibrational energy, then I'm talking to you. Knight of Swords in reverse. This is someone who doesn't listen to the fucking facts. They don't read the instructions. Therefore, they throw out all the screws and bolts and can't even build the entertainment center. Then look at you like, why you didn't tell me not to throw away all the bolts? High Priestess in reverse. Motherfucker, you should have knew not to throw away all that shit. You should have sat there and read the instructions real quick before you just called yourself jump in to put something together. This motherfucker, this Knight of Swords in reverse gonna put some shit together that don't even work. Because they High Priestess in reverse. They're not using their intuition. They're not tapping in. They're too busy being impulsive, running around trying to jump in everybody's face, trying to jump in everybody's clique, everybody crew, everybody bed. that they not even taking time to read their own instructions on how they build and how they need to maneuver around. Everybody don't maneuver like you, bro. Everybody don't maneuver like you, sis. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Everybody got their own shit to build right now. So if you sitting around mad that somebody not helping your impulsive ass build some shit, you mad at the wrong person, because you ain't even got a plan for yourself, but you expect somebody, Three of Pentacles, to come in and write a manuscript for your life and plan your life out for you and make your life delightful and peaceful. No, that's your responsibility. But with the High Priestess in reverse, this motherfucker don't want no responsibility. The High Priestess in the upright, like, yo, that's the responsibility. Okay, I could do that. This Low Priestess here, it's just looking at everybody else like, you ain't do this for me, you ain't do that for me, you ain't say this for me, you ain't say that for me. Nine of Swords. They always overthinking some shit to the point where they overthink themselves and other people into problems. Don't nobody want to be around that energy. I don't know, like, why people... Common sense is not so common, because if my energy is fucked up, I'm going to sit with myself and I'm going to heal and I'm going to do what I got to do before I even try to talk or tap into anybody. But some people don't think like that. They're the Knight of Swords in reverse. So they're impulsive. Like, well, I'm feeling like this. Let me find somebody that can make feel like this with me too. Like, no. Nine of Swords. This is unnecessary anxiety. Wheel of Fortune. This is expect in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Nine of Swords and the upright. This is like expecting the worst all the time. Somebody tell you, you tell them your dream, they're going to tell you the worst parts about your dream and how it's not going to be successful. Like, nobody wants that energy around them. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like a separating of this. Five of Wands. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands in the upright. Somebody is looking into spaces in their life where there was unnecessary conflict, unnecessary confusion. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're dealing with someone who only knows how to exist in a lack mindset. Okay? This person with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse could be someone extremely wealthy, someone who has a very good life, someone who doesn't even have to check their balance before they go buy things, someone who just has a nice environment, clothes, shoes, all the necessities, earth around them, birds, trees, flowers, and they still gonna look out into some void and be like, yeah, but I don't have that. I may have all these things, but I don't have that. And then they wonder why the universe doesn't give them more. That you don't want to be Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You just don't, because then you don't even see the simplistic things that are a blessing that a lot of people don't even have. Like this fucking internet we're on talking right now. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse is just so ungrateful. It's just pointless. Yeah, because they're the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. They're never looking for new opportunities. They think they know it all. They don't know shit. You know, like that little 16, 17-year-old kid that be at home like, my mom and my dad don't do shit. I bet if this was my house, I would do this. If it was my car, I would do that. If it was my... Like, these motherfuckers ain't even lived enough life, Page of Swords in reverse, to even know how to tell somebody how to do anything. This Page of Swords in reverse won't even study nothing because they feel like they know it all. Can't tell this motherfucker nothing. I know. No, you don't fucking know. King of Swords in reverse. You don't know. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups in the upright. You don't know. Beloved, Ten of Swords. And if you walking around, I know. Can't nobody tell me nothing, teach me nothing. I only have the right mindset. You're just going to keep feeling betrayed. You're just going to keep meeting dead ends. And guess what that's going to lead this person to be? The magician in reverse. They always got to manipulate some situation. They can't even have a genuine connection without them be like, oh my God, this person's so vulnerable with me on this end. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so they're vulnerable like this. How can I use that vulnerability against them to my favor? 10 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Betray them. Use them. Lie to them. Make them 2 of Pentacles be in 2 minds about me all the time. Oh, they were nice on Monday, but then on Friday, they was real catty and fucked up and lowballing, putting my dreams down, real short with me, real rude to me. Like somebody wants you to be in 2 minds about that so that they can get over on you. Temperance in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This person is extremely imbalanced, man. Like, they don't have it all together. Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse with the 4 of Swords in reverse. That's because this person don't know how to sit down nowhere and put roots nowhere and put true love and affection nowhere. They always off to the next fuck, the next nut, the next thing. The next emotional attachment. The Knight of Cups in reverse will come in your life, man. The Knight of Cups will come in your life and cause so much emotional confusion. And then sit back and gain supply from all that shit. Energy. An energetic sponge. The Knight of Cups in reverse, you don't want to date or be friends with or associate or anything with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Because they just come to like create, they come to triangulate. Like, oh, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to rush to this environment. I'm going to say this like, oh, yeah. For example, the Knight of Cups will rush into your life and be like, yeah, my family never loved me. Whole time they family and did everything they could for this person. But this person is the 4 of Swords in reverse. So their mind never rests. Their mind never allows them to see the healing and the abundance and the recuperation that's around them. So then they go to the next group. This group give them everything, right? Oh my God. This person never had friends. This person never had family. They were always outcasted. Let me give to them. This person will absorb. Take whatever you give to them. And then when you set a healthy boundary, because your well is run dry. Your cups are dry. You've given so much. They'll run to the next person like, yeah, I was friends, or I was staying with so-and-so, or whatever the narrative is. And then they'll be like, but they was like this. But you not like that though, because you always look out for me in this aspect. So then they'll try to train the next person's mind to not see their falls or their follies or their toxic behavior. And then that new person will be like, well, I don't want to be like the last person was, so I'm just going to keep giving and giving and giving. And then they just keep doing that. It's a constant cycle. 4 of Swords in reverse. This person never rests. Their mind is always on some, how I can be the emotional victim, because this person's emotional vampire. They're always like, how can I be the emotional victim in this situation to make somebody be undyingly loyal to me? While I'm not undyingly loyal to them because I have other traps to check. But I need to keep them hanging on. Therefore, with the 4 of Swords in reverse, some of you guys find it hard to heal from these people because they keep returning with the same cycle, and then you keep trying to live up to these unreasonable emotional expectations, and it's just too much. Yeah, it's too much. Strength in reverse. It's too much. These are vampires. You're just going to keep sucking and sucking and sucking until you are fucking dry. And then when you're dried up, they're going to be like, look at you. You're dried up. You ain't got no life. You look tired. You look this. You look that. But they've been sitting there with a fucking straw in your kidney sucking you goddamn dry. King of Cups in reverse. That always comes in. And it's a lot of reverse cups. So you want to be mindful of this unevolved water energy. Because an unevolved water energy, 5 of Cups with the King of Cups in reverse, they want to see you doing bad so they can come in and play savior while they're doing bad too. And then, and this don't even have to be a water sign. This could just be an emotional vampire. Like, they'll see an area where you're doing bad, right? They don't want to fuck with you when you up. This is how you notice an emotional vampire. Let me give you a jewel real quick. When you up, they really don't want to fuck with you. They pretend like they don't know you up, but the whole time they watching that Page of Swords we had earlier. Then the moment you show like some little tiny bit of vulnerability where you may feel lost or upset or going through heartbreak or something like that, they rush in. Knight of Cups in reverse. And they could be doing fucked up in their life, like bad, like maybe no place to live, maybe no money, maybe no food, maybe like just all their emotional supply has run out. They'll come in while you in this 5 of Cups energy trying to pick it all up and get it together. And they'll come in like, oh, you going through that? Well, this is what I'm going through. So now, since we both fucked up, let's be fucked up together and lower our expectations of ourselves in life. And then we could be low together. And then that'll tie us together forever. And neither one of us are allowed to evolve without the other. And then they make some weirdo ass energetic contract with you, emotional contract with you that you didn't even know you was agreeing to at the time. You just thought this person came in to help you. Whole time, 7 of Swords. They was probably the one causing this uproar in your life. Some sneaky ass bullshit. Yeah, they was. They was. Spirit said 10 of Cups in reverse. Somebody saw your happiness and was like, yo, I gotta get that person's happiness. I gotta take that person's happiness by any means necessary. This like that little low vibrational ass dude or chick that see you in a relationship, right? Your partner could be treating you like real good. They don't want your partner per se. They want the treatment you're getting. So they're going to try to be this 7 of Swords in your life to come in and destroy your happiness and take what you have thinking that's going to fit them the same. Y'all don't even wear the same shoe. Same size shoe, same size bra, shirt, nothing. But they're so twisted in the mind, like that 7 of Cups we saw earlier, that they don't know that they don't want your partner or your life per se. They want the happiness that you have. But they think by being this 7 of Swords and stealing your happiness and stealing your joy and stealing your partner and your family and your love and all this shit, that they're going to gain the same rewards and benefits that you are, but they're not. 10 of Cups in reverse, they're not going to get the same happiness you had just by them trying to take away yours. You're not going to get it, boss. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. They're not going to get it. You still going to be solid moving forward. You are learning how to construct plans around all these low vibrational, tempers in reverse, unbalanced ass people. You like, oh, that's how they move? Well, I'm going to move differently. Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to plan around this unbalanced shit. I'm going to move around this shit. I'm not even going to go that way. Like if you always go to a store where the clerk is nasty and catty and their fingernails dirty and they don't even seem happy to be there, you going to be like, yo, I'm going to go to the store across the street. Yeah, it might be 39 cents more, but that 39 cents more is going to pay for my peace of mind. So you about to move around all these unbalanced ass energy, all these people who don't want to do the work, who don't want to, and these people's angels and these people's guides is looking at them in this 10% reverse like, oh my God. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, like, I'm gonna just have to walk away and let you learn the hard way because you don't give a fuck about nothing. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you don't even want to work for nothing. King of Pentacles in reverse. You just want to be selfish and take away from other people. Yes, selfish. Nine of Cups in reverse. You just want to be selfish and take away from other people and be mean-spirited to other people, be greedy, try to block other people's happiness, or try to, come around with some little low-vibing energy, some little sullen-ass temperance. And temperance in reverse is miserable to fucking be around. Temperance in reverse, you don't even want to tell this person how happy you are on Wednesday, because they're going to find some reason for you not to be happy. Or they're going to find some sadness within your happiness. And then when you lower your level to the temperance in reverse, you're like, okay, well, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be happy today. Then all of a sudden, you're going to see this sick, twisted mask shift. And then they're going to be all of a sudden happy. And then they're going to all of a sudden be talking to you like, why you ain't happy? Why you ain't this? Why you ain't that? When they came around you, low vibing. They came around you discrediting. They came around you shunning and sulking. And then when you transfer the energy, now you sulking, and they like, oh my God, why aren't you happy? Just laugh. Bitch, I was laughing and happy till you came in. So you want to be mindful of that. Yeah, with the Two of Swords. You want to be mindful of that shit. Take the blinders off. The Fool. It's time to move. It's time. It's a new beginning coming in. You ain't got time to sit around and wait. Two of Swords and the Fool, like, is you going to choose a new beginning? A new way of living and feeling? It's time. It's definitely time. All right, I'm being told to move on. And you know what's about to happen? I said this in the High Priestess reading, and I'm gonna show y'all something. I don't know what day I'm gonna show you, cause but I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Remember I told y'all last week on the High Priestess reading, I believe it was, that people will hate you so much. They will hate your growth and your progress and your abundance so much that they will turn fed on you. They will turn snitch on you. That's happening. So be mindful of who you telling, the ins and outs. If you doing some shit, do it by yourself. Because a lot of motherfuckers out here that are afraid to be left behind by this corrupt ass regime that we under. And they gonna turn snake on you. They gonna turn false prophet on you. They gonna really show you like, bitch, I was Judas this whole time. What was you thinking? You should have been using your intuition. This is what these motherfuckers gonna say to you as they're betraying you. You should have been using your intuition. You know I was fake. Because when we hooked up, I was gossiping and being fake and snitching. So what makes you think I won't snitch to Uncle Sam or Big Brother on your ass? These are these nosy motherfuckers that ask you shit. When nosy motherfuckers ask you something that ain't got nothing to do with them, turn around calmly and say, before you get mad, because a lot of y'all probably like me and get mad, ask them, how is you knowing that going to benefit your life? They going to look appalled. What you mean? I'm just asking you a question. Bitch, did I ask you that question? Learn to read the room, beloveds. Don't let people impose oversharing with you just because they like to overshare to gain information on you. We are in the time of snitches and bitches and witches. You get to choose where you want to be. But everybody running rampant right now. Everybody running rampant. Some bitches think snitching on you is doing the world a justice. Whole time you ain't even fucking with them. But they're so overly involved in your life or taking your life personal that they're going to insert themselves in spaces in your life that ain't even none of their concern. And a lot of people just don't like or respect the fact that you have so many boundaries put in place because they don't know how to get in. They don't know what angle to use to manipulate you or to gain access to your secret or sacred spaces. They're upset because it's like they've tried everything and they still can't get into your sacred spaces, so they mad about that. So a lot of people just gonna turn snitch on you just for the fact that you don't want to tell them your business. Like some people, I don't know if it's just me, but I always come across people who feel like it's their right to know your personal business or to be involved in your life in some kind of way. They want immediate interest and immediate access. Where they do that at? Don't get too fucking excited. Like I be telling y'all, a lot of motherfuckers be so lonely and bored that as soon as they get a motherfuckers going, yeah, me too, you're right, oh my gosh, yeah, they automatically feel like, oh my god, this person's just like me, I'm gonna overshare, I'm gonna tell them all my secrets, here's a combination to my safe because like you like turtles like me. Of course I'll fly you out to my house around my kids because you think I'm sexy and you agree with everything that I agree with. Like, I want y'all to be like sharper than that. And you're going to come across people that feel like since you not oversharing or you not a open book that you mean or you phony or you fake. No, that's their insecurities because they're used to trauma bonds. 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 And within trauma bonds, people always overshare or they talk about their pain or they gossip or they do something that triggers some type of I don't know if I think the word is endorphin or some shit inside of them where they feel connected instantly. But you gotta know that these emotional manipulators and shit, they know that already, bitch. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. They know that. They've studied you. A lot of people think spirituality is studying other people and knowing how to manipulate other people. Now, on their side of spirituality, maybe that's true. But you want to be so self-full and so self-involved that you are so on your journey that shit just rolls. It doesn't even reach you. Arm yourself. Protect yourself. Don't be so desperate for connection that you give the enemy the combination to your safe. Motherfucker, like, you'll be alright. You'll be alright being alone for another 30 days. You'll be good. You ain't gonna fucking die just because you not trauma bonding with somebody. And be careful with your motherfucking friends trying to trauma bond with your ass too. Only want to call you when they want to dump. Only want to hang out when they nigga ain't acting right. But you been saying nice things and just chilling and they brush you off. Like, you got to be mindful when these trauma bonds come in. That friend that ain't got no good word for you when you doing well. No good word for you when you doing well. But as soon as they doing bad, they get the inkling that you might be going through some shit. Probably some shit they sent your motherfucking ass. Here they come popping up. Start asking yourself, why is certain person only pop up when shit going wrong in your life? and what their intentions are when they show up. What are you looking for? Because with that high priestess in reverse, it's like somebody got to start tapping in more. Like, stop playing around with your intuition just because you got a soft spot for somebody. Motherfuckers always got a soft spot for somebody, so they be like, oh, I got a soft spot for this person, so fuck my intuition. I don't care about my intuition. This person make me laugh. I don't care about this intuition. This person got good sex, or this person cute, or this person rich, or this person famous, or this person got clout, or this person get attention. Fuck my intuition. And that's where everybody end up in some fucked up shit, and then they want to be mad at the other person. Yeah, with complacency at the bottom of the deck and vanity jumping out. Yeah, that's that shit. Oh, this person rich, this person this. So then, you ever seen those posts on the Shade Room? I'm guilty of going on the Shade Room. When they post some negative shit, a superstar, and that's another thing grown-ups got to get out of. All this fame addiction and standing and shit. You is 35 years old, bitch. Why are you a stan of anybody? But anyway, motherfucker be like, oh, they raped 10, 16-year-olds and they stole money from an old lady. And then it'll be that one ignorant motherfucker in the comments like, yeah, but they getting money, so they can't be doing too bad. Yeah, they richer than you. You just mad because you broke. Whole time you mad at the unethical energies and shit behind it all. So stay away from motherfuckers who always standing for some shit just because a motherfucker got money or some type of clout or some type of presence or some shit. Some shit just wrong no matter what materialistic or superficial title you hold in this world. Some shit just wrong. Bittersweet at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's gonna hurt because some of that shit you might be attached to, or it brought you some type of joy. But it probably also brought somebody some guilt. Hold up, Spirit said, hold up. With the trickery in reverse and the guilt in the upright, somebody was like really trying to work hard on you with this despondence card, like evil eyeing like a motherfucker, man. With this despondence card, somebody was just like eyeing everything you do. Somebody who was trying to play in your energy has been forced to release it. With the instinct in reverse and the release, it's like somebody is being forced to release their delusions. Somebody is so delusional that they fuck up every connection that they in. Every time you talk to this person, they done fell out with somebody. Every time you talk to this person, they done broke up with somebody, or they friend ain't they friend, or somebody online ain't they something. Like, every time you talk to this person, the trickery around somebody is being revealed and reversed. And whoever was trying to project guilt and shame onto you is now getting that shit projected onto them. Don't rest, though, with the complacency here. That don't mean slack off on your baths and your meditations, your prayers, your affirmations and shit like that. That don't mean slack off. That's hardly what it means. With the miracle coming out on the earth, right? You got to keep working for this miracle because it's on its way. With the forgiveness and reverse at the bottom of the deck, it ain't no taking people back. Because I'm hearing with the complacency here, a lot of motherfuckers done like let a lot of shit slide just because of the soft space somebody hold for them. They're like I said earlier. So it's like, it's just some shit that's unforgivable, yo. And I know y'all love the love and light shit where, if that was your abuser, forgive them for you. No, some of these people need to burn in hell. Some of these people need to sit in their own stew and their own consequences. Forgive yourself and move forward. Forgive yourself for not listening to your intuition and high priestess in reverse. Forgive yourself for allowing things to happen to you. But there are some unspeakable things that some people have done to you or your family members, and it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. And there's so much more I want to say on that. It's like, do you find yourself telling people to forgive their oppressors? Like, stop with the whole gentrified ass forgiveness spew that y'all give people. Forgive yourself and move on. Let these people face what they want to face. The true forgiveness is detaching from the results or from other people's karma. When you detach from other people's karma and let them get what they supposed to get for abusing or you or your family or something like that, then that's the true forgiveness. Not acting like you okay with what they did, or, oh, I send you love even though you hurt my child, or you trying to hurt me. No, detach from anything and everything that has to do with these people. Detach from it so you don't have to feel none of it. You don't have to think about it no more. And I guarantee you'll get a download or a message or a vision from your higher self that shows you that these people have got what they deserve. And then you move forward more, even more. But don't spend your lifetime waiting on somebody's karma. I can't tell you how to forgive. Shit. I can't. Because I got a bad attitude when it comes to that whole thing. But shit, let some shit go. Like, say, you know what? Come to some type of closure within self. Because we're not going to always be privy to see somebody karma. Yeah. What the fuck I just say? The faith card comes out on the upright. Yeah. Let go and let God. Okay? Because I'm telling you, it's some people right now I'm hearing that don't forgive you for not tolerating their mistreatment. It's some people right now that's mad at you like, ugh, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did and said that behind their back. Yeah, I was petty with them in their face. Yeah, I acted like this with them. How dare they move on and have faith after everything I did to them? Try to keep them stuck with the release in reverse. That's what they thinking. They really thinking that, like, how dare you have faith after everything I have put you through? You know the audacity of people like that, my nigga? Like, this your friend that's going to the witch doctor on you, right? To stop your business, to stop your love life, to stop your beauty, to stop your growth. And then they'll turn up in your life and be like, hey, and you'll be distant because you done already got the intuitive nudge of what's going on. You distance yourself. They'll be mad at you for distancing yourself and not arguing with them and not telling them that you know what they doing behind your back, because all they want is a reaction. Energy vampire. They like, how dare you still keep faith after everything I'm sending at you to deter your faith, to make you give up, to make you feel like you don't have a next day. How dare you not forgive me? Forgiveness in reverse for trying to destroy your life. Oh, you know why? Discovery in the upright position with the victim in reverse. Because you discovered what was going on. Oh, you realize who was trying to victimize you. Discovery. This some shit that came from the astral realm, some ethery shit, and you like, oh, you've been enlightened. And now that you've been enlightened, you're not the victim no more. Because you've been enlightened on the subject and the situation. Therefore, you have made yourself more knowledgeable about it and how to pull yourself out of there, so you're not the victim no more. Fuck that. You like, oh, I don't even resonate with that. Oh, you was trying to beat me down? I had no idea. Because I'm not a fucking victim. With the discovery and the upright, you know who you are. That's it. That's all. Yep. Whole perception done changed. In reverse with the impasse. Yep. You got to some level in your life or your journey or your suffering, I'm hearing. And you was like, hold up. With completion in reverse. This ain't over. I ain't fucking dead yet. I still got life and fight in me. And some of y'all is just on that shit right now. You're not letting nothing take you down. Not gonna let no weak ass enemy come in and take you out because they feeling childish and immature and weak and emotionally unbalanced and grudgeful and envious and full of lies and all this shit. You're not about to let that shit take you out. There was real life shit that could have took you out. Somebody had a house fire that could have took them out. Somebody was in a car accident that could have took them out. With this completion in reverse, I'm seeing so much energy off of this. Somebody could have drowned as a child. It could have took them out. Somebody had a straight gun to their head or was robbed at gunpoint and it didn't take them out. So you think this weak ass spirit gonna come in here and take you out? No, it's not. And you're not gonna let it. It's not gonna be easy, but you're not gonna back down. We don't have time for weak spirits in this paradigm. I just get an attitude about it. I've been through dark times. I've had my dark night of the soul many times. I've been through spiritual warfare on my journey. That's how I'm able to come and talk to you. Don't think that I'm coming up here feeding you bullshit. I've been through shit. I ain't part of that spiritual bypassing love and light brigade. I have been through things, and hopefully when I come and talk to y'all, I can give y'all some strength or some encouragement that you can evolve too. We all been through shit. We've all been tested. We've all been tried. We all have met our mortality at some point. But with this completion in reverse, it's like spirit is like, yo, the fight is not over. You are not done. You're not done yet. You know why? The fuck? Enlightenment in the upright position coming out. This is why you not done. Everything that has come up against you to destroy you has enlightened you. When you get a cold, just humor me. Your first cold, right? Maybe you didn't know everything to heal and cure the cold, right? And then you started being intuitively led, like, maybe drink this, maybe do that. And then you started evolving within that. And then every time you got a cold, you was able to like knock that shit out in 24 hours. Wake up the next day clear, sinuses clear, chest opened up, remedies, home shit, like whatever has come up against you to try to complete you, it didn't complete you with the completion in reverse and the impasse. It just showed you a new way to go. It just showed you there's an alternative way, a holistic alternative way to life. And with the enlightenment, it made you wiser and smarter and brought you, like, I can't remember what the fuck I said at the beginning of this reading, but it's like evolution. Somebody is having a spiritual evolution right now. There's different phases. You're going to keep evolving, and somebody is at a really high peak right now where there's a lot of trauma and turmoil and chaos, or just a lot of silence, and the silence is loud, but there's a lot of shit going on for somebody, but it's not over. You're stepping in to mastery. You're becoming the healer, the alchemist in your life. Like, you are becoming something great, so you won't have to worry if this energy ever represents itself or shows up in a different form. You're gonna know because you're enlightened around this shit. So you can't give up now. You can't give up now. Ashe, Tiff. What the fuck? The growth flies out in the upright position. You can't give up now. Just like when you buy like a cute little baby house plant and you like, I always kill all my house plants. Maybe this one will grow, and you take good care of it. You water it the days it says water it. You test the soil to make sure it's not too dry, not too moist before you water it or feed it. Like, there's a lot of growth within you. This completion didn't happen. They couldn't take you out, beloved, because you still had some growth. You still had purpose. You still had life. Your heart chakra, green. This is green. This represents the heart chakra. Your heart chakra was still open and pounding and abundant and growing and loving. Whoever tried to beat the love out of it, up out of you, they weren't capable of doing it. With the expansion in reverse, they wanted to stop your growth. But Spirit, the divine, and your higher self had other plans. You still grew. The roads that grew from the concrete. Some of y'all done walked hard streets, had hard lives, and you live to tell the tales today. If somebody sat with you and listened to all your little miscellaneous ass stories, they'd be like, bitch, how are you still here? Like, bro, how did you make it out of that? It's because the divine here with the enlightenment had other plans for you, beloved. Other plans, okay? It's not over. So I was sitting today and Spirit was like, somebody feels like they on their last leg, Ori. They feel like they can't make it. Give them a good word. I felt like somebody needed this message tonight. There is still growth in you. There is still life in you. You cannot and you won't give up. You will not give up, babe. All this shit has come to enlighten you on your journey with the quest and the mysticism. You're coming into higher spiritual knowledge, spiritual evolution within yourself. We all start and grow from somewhere. With rejection in reverse, some of y'all was like, yo, my ancestors don't even hear me. God don't hear me. Spirit don't hear me. Whatever don't hear me. They like, no, we hear you with rejection in reverse. We just trying to see what else you know. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And so with the quest and the mysticism, this looks like an ancestor here on the quest card. And with the mysticism, this is like an ancestor that done crossed over. And they just sitting there looking at you like, you gonna give up? Or you gonna fight? You gonna pay attention to the messages I'm giving you? Or you just gonna chalk it up to you tripping and you'll figure it out later? Like, they own go. Like, they don't go. They just like, we want to see what you know. Like a parent who see a child get their little first part-time job because they're trying to save up for a car, right? The parent will be watching this motherfucker get up every night, every afternoon, put their uniform on, go to work, save their little money, and then one day that parent come to you and they be like, how much money you got saved up? And then that child be like, I got $1,500 saved up, and I've been saving all my tips, and I've been doing this, and I've been doing that, taking the bus to work instead of Uber, because I want to save up for a car one day. And then that parent or that elder be like, I'm about to match your 1,500. Actually, I'm gonna give you 2,500 so that you can da 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 and da 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 da. That's what's about to happen for somebody. Yeah, it was somebody's destiny to be great. Somebody's destiny to be great. Yeah, somebody needs to come out of this isolation. Somebody needs to come out of feeling trapped in. I feel like that's what somebody wanted for you. They wanted you to not recover from all the low self-worth that they had projected onto you. Spirit is like, come out, beloved. Come out, get shit going, break free. Spirit is like begging you to break free at this time. Because with the abundance card in reverse, I feel like somebody feel like their abundance has slipped from them. But with the balance card, Spirit is like, no, it didn't slip from you. It didn't slip from you at all. We were just trying to teach you how to balance your abundance. Teach you how to balance this 3D and 5 above D. You know, we trying to teach you how to do that. How to renew your spirit, your soul. This is what's happening. It's a renewal happening in your life. It ain't gonna be fucking easy, but it ain't gonna be all bad either. And you gotta find some balance other than that. Don't think of everything all bad. Yeah, workaholic with impartiality. Some of you guys are like on the fence, like, do I go hard or do I sit still? Like somebody really trying to like figure it out. Like, you're gonna figure it out, beloved. Creation comes out. Yeah, you need a creative outlet. Some of y'all only outlet, social media, work, family, or home or some shit. Somebody need like a creative outlet where they're building, making things with their hands. Somebody needs a healthy creative outlet for all the energy that they have within inside them. Yeah, because with the perfection in reverse and the dissipating in the upright, someone feels like they're not working up to their potential when they're not creating or doing something that brings life into their life. And somebody needs to get back to what makes them excited, what makes them happy. I don't care if you just sing your heart out and you not even looking to be signed or produce no album or nothing. Do voice notes of yourself singing. Go to like the little arts and craft stores, get canvases, get water paints, get acrylics, get things. Start to like take $10 to $15 a month. You know, start off small. And then as you start to create more and dive more into the things that spark that creativity, you're going to start to have more money to set aside to live that creative life. Somebody wants to be an artist indefinitely, and you will be able to be an artist and live comfortably. There's so many things that are coming in, but someone is like not perfecting their craft. Therefore, they're dissipating. They feel like they're losing some fire. They're losing a spark. But it's like Spirit is like, with the service in reverse, you're probably spending too much of your free time with others and not enough on what's important to you. You could probably be like, yo, I'm doing this for these people. I'm doing that for my family. I'm doing this for the kids. I'm doing this for my wife, my husband, my family, my mom, my aunt. But what are you doing for yourself? With the service in reverse, it's time to stop being of service to others long enough just to be of service to self. Yeah, with the bittersweet. And for someone that makes them uncomfortable because you've conditioned yourself here to be a people pleaser. So whenever you're doing something for yourself, you feel guilty, and that's unhealthy. It's a toxic cycle within self. It gives birth to resentment and anxiety and frustration and bitterness. So somebody needs to start doing shit that makes them happy and stop always looking back. House could be clean, quiet. Maybe your family fed. If you live alone, just chill. But you may have a friend that always needs you. Whatever the case may be, it's time to stop finding guilt into the things that make you who you are and give in to that. Some of y'all be so tripped out that you'll do everything for your family, your household, your friends, and all this shit. And then as soon as you get time to do something for yourself, you'll psych yourself out and be like, oh, but did I actually do that for them? Did I pour in enough? Like, stop doing that. Just do the things for you that you know you need at this time. All right, I'm being told to move on. Because it's getting ridiculous. Like, that's what I'm telling you. That whole timeline of being a martyr is over. Because then other people ain't going to care about you being a martyr. And then you going to be bitter with the people who don't care that you the martyr when you don't even have to be the martyr. You didn't sign a contract to come here and be a fucking martyr. And people will try to emotionally and mentally manipulate you into thinking that if you're not the martyr, you're not a good person. And if you're not secure within self, you'll believe that and start shrinking yourself, never taking time for self. Like, no. This is not the timeline for that, man. Man, y'all need to hit me up on Friday on the HP because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Y'all know on the HPs we got a lot of responsibility. And we need to get that situated on Friday. Inshallah, we'll get that situated on Friday. Okay, first card jumping out. The Mermaid of Immersion. Complete commitment. Ooh, what the heck is this about? And it's number 44. This card says, this has been a time of always planning, not doing, procrastinating and making excuses for holdups, reasoning to not go ahead, choosing to live on the land, excuses and old ways, when the deep underneath is calling for you. Your soul has asked you to do this, but you continually waste your time and fritter it away. It is precious. It is bright. It is good. This is different from enjoyment. This is fear masquerading. There are poisons and toxins, old thoughts and patterns that you have maintained. Break free. Dive in. Dive deep. Be surrounded by and belong to the beauty you wish to become. When you return to the land, everything will have changed in beautiful ways. Oh, wow. This is like the full energy, gang. Like, yeah, Tiff. Tighten up, Tiff. I already know your next reading gonna be wild, Tiff. But, yeah, tighten up, okay? Like I said, stop procrastinating on the things that make you happy. Like, okay, this might be good, but this, but that. Like, no, go on, move forward. Okay? This is not, well, I can't tell you how to use your perspective lenses, but for me, this is not a negative reading. This is like, yes, the weapons will be formed. They may prosper for a few months. And some of y'all motherfuckers, them weapons done prospered a few years. But we are in a time now where balance is being restored. And it's no more time for excuses. No more holdups. It says procrastinating and making excuses for holdups, reasonings to not go ahead, choosing to live on the land of excuses and old ways. What did I tell you about that Queen of Cups in reverse and that Queen of Wands in reverse earlier? Well, this and that Six of Cups in reverse. Some people have a romantic relationship with their trauma, man. Some people have a romantic relationship with their trauma. It warms them up at night. Their trauma massages their back. Their trauma cuddles up with them in bed. Their trauma is their only word. And of course, they mask the words and use different phrases and shit. But the ultimate ending of everything is how their trauma is the only thing that they identify with. Therefore, they can't see a new future. So do not choose to live on the land of excuses and old ways. It's time for a new day, man. We already in a new paradigm. We've been talking about this shit since fucking 2019. It's a wrap for all this old shit. Man. And when it said to live on the old land, y'all know that the so-called whatchamacallits got bunkers and shit to flee from this land when shit go awry. I feel like everybody paying attention to some bullshit right now, tying their powers and their gifts up and low value things. And if you was really smart, you'd be mentally and spiritually preparing yourself for what's to fucking come, okay? And you don't gotta watch the news to see all the propaganda and confusion and mind tricks and witchcraft that they're putting on us right now. You can see it on social media, how everybody going against each other and talking shit and doing this and saying that and I believe in this and you didn't do that. And all the crisis actors that got Twitter accounts and they posting shit and motherfuckers falling for the goof. Man, it's a whole lot of goofy shit going on right now. And if you caught up in this worldly bullshit and being famous and looking cuter and having more clout, you ain't even gonna see what the fuck's really going on. And motherfuckers gonna turn around, look around, and all their privileges and freedom is gonna be stripped away from them while they paying attention to dumb shit. You mark my words. Some lot of motherfucking crisis acting and actings or actors, whatever the fucking shit is going on right now to divert your attention from what's really going on. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So you be careful what you on these timelines arguing about. I'm telling you, I posted back in 2020 that it was going to take from them to strip our freedom of speech. That's already happening. Can't say shit no more. But anyway. Alright, y'all. That was y'all What's Going On Timeless Tarot reading. I appreciate you guys Shout out to the beloved who just bought up the last of the oils. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Anybody who's bought anything from my Amazon wish list, donated anything to my PayPal or whatever, Cash App. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And I will see you, inshallah, on Friday. Sending you love, peace, and balance.